there everyone, it's Mari. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for stopping by. I have a product share with you today. I am going to be showing you the Janine's Mindful Art collection called New Awakening from Studio Light. This is a collection that is available online from Ecstasy Crafts, and I will link up to it in the description box below. There will also be a coupon code in the description box. If you've never used my coupon code with Ecstasy before, you can definitely go ahead and use that coupon code. All of the links are affiliate links, so I do get a small commission at no extra cost to you if you use those links in the description box. I'm so excited about this collection. I wanted to share it with you before I really start cutting into it. I'm going to be creating with this today over on Patreon. I will leave a link to my Patreon as well if you're interested in seeing what I'm up to with this New Awakening collection. So I'm going to share the 12 by 12 papers with you to start. I don't have all of the papers. I have a good sampling though of the collection, and they're just such beautiful quality. They're just nice and heavy. They are double-sided papers, so there's an A and B side. What that means is that the side with the manufacturer's strip on it with the print is the A side, and the back side is the B side. Both sides of these papers are absolutely stunning. This paper here is paper 34. I don't have these in chronological order, so I'm just going to go through and share them with you, but I just absolutely love the color palette. I can definitely see that I am going to be using some Tim Holtz Distress Inks with this collection. So beautiful and just absolutely stunning. I love how there's kind of like a distress look to the background. You can see the musical notes, kind of like a mandala here. Just beautiful, beautiful florals, and I love it. I love the motifs that are in this collection. It's just gorgeous. And the back side is just another stunning, distressed, kind of a vintage look. There's definitely a vintage thread running through this collection. It is just so gorgeous. So that is paper 34. Just going to get the side of my table organized here so I can set those aside. And this next paper here is a cut apart. This one is scrap or paper 40. And you can just see what Studio Light does with lots of their collections is they do include a cut apart sheet, which I think is genius, because with this cut apart sheet, you basically have enough embellishments to do tons of different projects. And these not emoticons, but I almost said emoji. These icons that are part of this collection or motifs are just absolutely stunning. Look at this bird, is so pretty. Lots of butterflies, lots of really gorgeous florals and foliage. I love this whole idea of the music sheets that's running through and the vintage looking postcards and envelopes, some buttons, and just lots of really interesting bits, little statues with the flutes, and there's kind of like a little flute theme that runs through. Vintage camera, gorgeous. And there's also a back side to that paper as well if you don't want to use the cut aparts, or just some of the cut aparts, and some of the back side is kind of like this brocade. It almost looks like fabric. It's just beautiful. I love it. It's a tone on tone kind of a green, really gorgeous. This next paper is scrap 39. This is a 4x3 cut apart on the A side. Just again, love these different images that are part of this collection. There's some pears. There's just these beautiful colors in the florals. Love the little scenes, some frames and so on. Really cool. So lots of different things that you could do with a paper like that. And on the back is a ledger, which is amazing. And it's a very vintage distress looking ledger paper as well. So that is paper number 39. This is paper 38. Again, just so stunning. Lots of distressing. You can see some trees faded out in the background, some text. The florals, again, there's a staircase. Gorgeous. And then on the back again, the vintage papers. Really neat. Lots of postmarks. Interesting. So that is paper 38. So beautiful. This next one is paper 37. This one looks like a ledger in the background, and then printed over top of it is that vintage camera and the florals, and then the letter stack motif there as well. Beautiful. You can see all of the different colors in the color palette that are part of that paper. And then on the back, this stunning kind of navy, again, the distressing vintage look. So gorgeous. So both sides of the papers are just so beautiful. You can see where you definitely would want to have more than one sheet of the papers. This is paper 36. It is just so pretty. It is just so gorgeous. I just love it so much. And just the faded out bits in the background with the text and the florals, and then this stunning strip along the top. Oh my gosh, I do really love it. And then on the back, this stunning kind of a teal color with the vintage papers. Really beautiful vintage text. So that's paper 36. This might be my favorite one. I really love it. It's hard to pick a favorite though, right? Because they're all so amazing. This is paper 35, again with the music, and there's berries on this one. Berries are kind of a motif that go throughout the collection as well. Kind of like a little country scene. Almost looks like a watercolor. Really beautiful. And look at this back. Amazing. Again, with a lot of the similar colors. It's just stunning. These papers are like little pieces of art. So that is paper 35. When I first saw this collection, it just blew my mind. It's just so amazing. Okay, so I've definitely shown you this one. This is the one we started with. That's paper 34 again. And this one is paper 33. So there you have that beautiful bird. And here we have like a forget-me-not, I believe is what that's called. Just so pretty. The different florals, these look like lilies here, and just kind of like some watermarks, and gosh, text again. Super pretty. And look at the back. Beautiful. Got a waterfall. Again, the text, the scripty text faded out in the background, the different distressing. So beautiful. That's paper 33. And then this last one here, I've shown you already. Yeah, so that is it. That's what I have for the scrapbooking papers. Then I also want to show you the rice papers I have. Again, I don't have all of them, but I do want to show you the ones that I have. The nice thing about the rice papers is they're translucent. There's so many different ways that you can use these papers, whether it's with making cards, your art journals, if you want to use these on your scrapbooking pages. These are really nice for your traveler's notebooks, your A5 planners. I do a lot of memory planner work in my Studio Light A5 planner. I love working in that format, and these work really well with that as well. You can tear off chunks, you can use them as collage pieces, just so beautiful. This is rice paper number 12. Again, you can see the pears, lots of butterflies and those florals. Gorgeous. So that is rice 12. This one is rice 9. And rice 9, again, has lots of that musical note paper or text. Lots of the berries here. A lot of these are just basically replicas, duplicates of the scrapbooking paper, but in a rice paper. So really pretty. These are single-sided, and you can just see the quality of the paper is just beautiful. Love it. This one is rice 7. It has kind of like this little scene on it with the butterflies. You can see the mandala, lots of the distressing. Gorgeous, gorgeous. That's rice 7. This one is rice 6. Again, here we have it looks like a little scene. So we've got the trees. We have these beautiful florals, some grasses, the text in the background. Beautiful. Faded out. This one is number 4. So rice 4. Again, we've got butterflies, the vintage camera, gorgeous colors. This is very much like the one scrapbooking paper that I showed you. This is rice 1, rice 01. And this one, again, just beautiful. The color palette, the florals, the little bridge. Love it so much. So that's the rice papers that I have. There are more rice papers than that. You can see the entire collection over at Ecstasy Crafts. Next, I'm going to show you the stamps that I have from the collection. I have 4 stamps. Let's just look on the back. It doesn't show me if there's more. There might be more stamps than this in the collection. I'd have to go back and look at my catalog, but these are the 4 stamps that I have. Just totally beautiful. Again, very much with the same motifs. So that you've got this one. This is stamp 21, and you can see here all of the different little swirly foliage pieces, some berries. Gorgeous. This one is stamp 20, and here you can see on the back just all of these different postage marks, which is really fun. Some text. Gorgeous. Absolutely love it. There's even a little calendar. 1948 it says on it. Love it. Very unique, very interesting. La musique du printemps. Spring music. And so this is a little stamp that has a little music sheet on it. Looks like that when you stamp it out. Stunning. Like, how fun is that? It would be really nice for a background on a card for sure. This one is stamp 19. You can just see here we have the moth, the berries, a butterfly, and a sprig of florals and some foliage. Really loving that as well. Super fun. So those are the stamps that I have from New Awakening. There's a whole series of beautiful stencils in this collection. I don't have them all. I feel like there's at least 4 different stencils. Some of them have alphas. There's some different types of shapes. Really beautiful. The one that I have here is Mask 04. And I'm just going to show you the really nice quality here of these masks. So they're really, really nice, nice quality plastic for the stencils. And I just love that. I love the shape of this. So if you really would like to make a slimline card with your stencil, for example, this definitely would work. Also, I just love this particular shape, the shapes here, the brick wall, and then the rock or stones. Really beautiful. So that is Mask 04, but there is a whole series of stencils for sure. Also, I have a couple of the pads. First of all, I have this stack. This is Black and Craft stickers, quotes and letters. It's called Stick 01. So STIC01 is the official name or code. And here you get just tons of these quote sheets. So here you can see they're in black, things like every day is a new beginning, in different font. There's a time for everything. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. And it's never too late to start over. Beautiful on black. There's the exact same sentiments on craft. Then there's another black sheet. You can see all the different types of fonts. Anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending. Wherever you are, be there completely. Change the world by being yourself. Your life will be brighter than sunshine. So there's that in Black and Craft. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Be strong and courageous. Do not worry about tomorrow. Inhale the future, exhale the past. Love these sentiments so much. I'm not giving up, I'm starting over. Old ways don't open, new doors. Don't put a deadline on your happiness. It's not too late to change direction. No matter how hard the past, you can always begin again. These are amazing for art journals for sure. If you can't think of a reason to continue, it's time to start over. Forget the former things. Do not dwell in the past. The best time for new beginnings is now. The road to success is always under construction. And so you get that in craft as well. When nothing goes right, go left. The secret to a rich life is to have more beginnings than endings. Just take the first step. You were born with wings. Why would you crawl through life? Always bring your own sunshine. Love these so much. Minds are like parachutes. They only function when they're open. Fall down 9 times, get up 10. Always believe something wonderful is about to happen. Don't wait. The time will never be just right. There's more to you than yesterday. These are amazing. Life isn't waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. A mistake is a success in progress. Be you, the world will adjust. A sunrise is God's way of saying, let's start again. These are incredible. I love those sentiments of saying so much. You also get some scripty alphas in black and craft, as well as numbers and punctuation marks. So this is really great. And what I appreciate so much about the Studio Light products is they're a really great price point. So make sure that you check them out at Ecstasy Crafts. This is the Elements paper pad. Always really super fun. Look at all of the sheets that you get in this book. This is DCB01. What's fun about the Elements pads, it shows you here you don't have to cut them out. These are all perforated sheets, which is fantastic. So I'm just going to show you here. You can just take it out and you can just pop these pieces out super easily. They just pop out. They're all perforated. You can use your scissor as well for the intricate ones if you want, just to release them so you don't tear anything. But it's really super easy to get these bits out. So you can imagine, it says here you have over 500 different bits in this pad. So there's tons. Look at, it's just incredible. It always blows my mind when I look at these books. So all of the matching motifs from the collection are in this book. Stunning. Love it. I love these so much. So if you really love vintage, if you love the vintage look, this is a really perfect collection for you. This is the mixed paper pad. I've already started cutting this up. There's 36 sheets, 12 element sheets. There's 6 vellum sheets at the back, and there's 12 small patterns sheets as well. But I love all of these vellum sheets at the back, and it's an 8x8 pad. So here you can just see this is scripty vellum. Like you can't just find that anywhere, or everywhere I should say. Love that. Also really love that one of the sheets is that musical notes again, and it's got a real vintage look to it. Look at this one. This is my favorite. Look at these butterflies and moths on vellum. Gorgeous. And then there's a bunch of sheets that have sentiments on them as well, which you can cut apart and put on all kinds of different projects. You could also collage that if you wanted. Just really, really lovely. Love it. Beautiful. And then we have the cut apart sheets. So every one of these pages is cut apart, and you get 2, I believe 2 or 3 maybe even of each one of these pages, but they're so beautiful. So then you can see here I've started to cut these apart already, and my stack of ones I've cut apart I don't have with me in my room right now, but you also get a bunch of 4x3 in both portrait and horizontal or landscape, and then there's 4x4 cut aparts as well, which is really great if you want to do some pocket scrapbooking. So beautiful, beautiful elements. Look at these elements. I love them so much. So that is the mixed paper pad. So that is what I have of the Janine's Mindful Art New Awakening collection, which is available now over at Ecstasy Crafts. So make sure you check that out. And don't forget to hop down to the description box or the show more section below the video. And if you open that up, there will be links there for you. Have an amazing day, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me today and for watching. And I will see you another time here on my channel. Bye-bye.